This is the GigReady podcast. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am Jordan Goodfellow. I'm your host here for the GigReady podcast, and this is episode 1. I've been dreaming of doing this for quite a while now, and during this pause, shutdown, stoppage, whatever you want to call it, over the last month or two, we've looked at some extremely challenging times, change, adjustment in mentality, expectations within the event industry. And even now, today, we're not sure what it's going to look like going forward. But there's one thing I can promise you. That is, events will still happen. Excitement will still be wrapped around them. And people within our industry, those of us who are event professionals, want to grow and want to get better. Not just talking about equipment. Anybody can learn equipment. Equipment is the bedrock of what we do in terms of the equipment, the things we use. But the cornerstone of everything that we operate in is our attitude. It's the people, it is the process, it is the passions within our industry. That is the cornerstone of everything that we do. I can swap out projectors, I can swap out sound consoles, I can swap out sound systems and moving lights and scenic pieces and all of those things. We can swap every single bit of that out. We could get rid of it, change it, flip it, move it, construct it, take it down, put it in the round. Doesn't matter what we do. Without the people, our industry does not exist and cannot do the things that we want it to do. My goal with GigReady is to talk about the passion and the people and the positions within our industry. Each one of us has a career that we are learning, growing with, wanting to change, adjust, fix, make better, maybe move to a different part of a sector in the industry. Maybe we want to go from being a V1 to a high-res engineer. Maybe we want to go from being an A2 to an A1. Maybe we want to go from a graphics creator to a graphics operator, or a graphics operator to a graphics creator. Maybe we want to go from being a scenic carpenter to a technical director or a stage manager. It doesn't really matter what we want to do. Each and every one of us in our industry, in the live events, entertainment, touring, corporate events, association events industry, want to get better, want to grow, want to find ways and opportunities to be better at what we do. Every single day when I have an opportunity to look at the professionals that I work with, I'm always in awe of how much they look at a project and they say, man, we can make this better. I would say, unlike any industry that exists out there, the people in the event industry are the people that are going to change the world. That is 100% true. Ultimately, looking at it, you ask yourself, who are we as the event industry? We are professionals. We are hard workers. We are people that want to help people do events better, connect with more people, make more of a difference, help companies sell more product or launch a new product or learn more about an association or some sort of sector that is different from what might be right now. That's what we do. We connect people, we connect passion, we help them know more about what they are doing. We help other industries create the opportunity that they need to communicate to their audience. I can't say enough about the professionals that we work with. And that is why I want to create a podcast, a home, a place where event professionals can come together talk with each other, listen, learn, become more gig ready after they listen to an episode than they were the last time. Maybe they're listening in their car. Maybe you're listening, at the gig even. You're waiting for the gig to start. You're sitting there thinking, man, how can I get better at what I do? That's the goal of GigReady. We want you to know that we believe in each and every one of you as professionals. You are good at what you do, and you can get better. It doesn't matter who you are. Learning about gear is great. Learning how to operate equipment, learning how to operate gear is outstanding. We love that. That is the critical component of any part of what we do, is learning how to work with the equipment we have in front of us. But man, if you don't know how to work with the people, if you don't know what the people do, if you don't know how they operate and how they think, you'll ultimately fail within this industry. I can operate a projector or an E2 or a sound console or a lighting board, or I can set up some scenery or some pipe and drape, or I can set off special effects. I can do any of these things. But man, if I don't know how to work with the people, the producers, the executive producers, the A1s, the A2s, the V1s, the high-res operators, the graphics operators, the media server op, the carpenter, the lead carpenter, the electrician, the lighting designer, the designer, any of those people, if I don't know how to work with those people, I will ultimately fail within our industry. And I'm excited to help each and every one of you, myself included, get better at what we do. You see, gear, as I mentioned, doesn't make up our industry. What makes up our industry is the love of solving problems. How many times have you looked at a problem and said, man, there's got to be a better way to do this? That is the core belief within our industry, is how can we make this better? And unlike any other industry I've ever worked with or in, that is the question that our professionals are asking every single day. And I love that about what we do. Now, the great part about the event industry is that, well, every part's great. I mean, really, truly, if you think about it, every part of it's great. I've said that 10,000 times in the last 5 minutes while talking. I mean, it really is fantastic. But man, we create a family. We work in the trenches with people, not just 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 8 to 6. Man, 12 hours, 15 hours, 18 hours a day, in the dark, in the dirt, in the mess. Everything about what we do creates a family atmosphere. We get to know about each other, learn more about conflict resolution than many people sometimes learn in their lifetime. And we do it in a week because you're always interacting with new people, more people. It's always exciting to change and learn more about what we do. Now, a couple things about this show are going to be a little bit different. Number one, every single person that listens is also a producer and a contributor to this show. This is your show. This isn't my show. I am only here to help facilitate the learning, ask some questions, learn more about what we do right along with you. And so my goal is to have each one of you as producers, as part of this group. So if you are interested in being a part, asking questions, if there's something you want to hear about, there's a position that we haven't talked about, or there is a group of people that you think we should talk to, interview, ask questions of, learn from, let me know. Let us know. We're excited to be able to allow you to contribute awesome things to this podcast, to what we do, to our learning process and our learning experience. Because ultimately for us, that's what it is. It's a learning experience. And I'm excited for where we're going to go, for where this is going to take us. We're going to be doing some fun stuff in terms of different types of round robin events, something that I think we're going to call AV squares or something very similar to that, where we're going to have like 10 professionals, 10 event professionals on the podcast all at the same time. And then we're just going to pick lightning round topics and boom, everybody's going to have a chance to talk about it. You know, most podcasts, 2-3 people, let's do some interviews. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. While that's fun, it gets so boring sometimes. And I want us to be able to do something a little bit cooler, a little bit different, a little bit more exciting than just a couple of people do an interview, talk for a while. Let's do some round robin. Let's pick up some cool topics. Let's talk about stuff people don't want to talk about or people don't normally talk about because they might seem boring or they might seem as if it's not something that matters. The great thing about what we do is that everything matters. Everything that we do matters. Everything we do day in and day out matters. Ultimately, we love what we do. We're passionate. We're professionals. We want our careers to go to the next level. And I'm excited to go there with you. And as we go through this journey, I want you to know that we are here to help each and every one of you. If you need assistance, if you want to learn something different, if you need an idea or a way to execute on something, we want to build a community and a group of people that will work hard together to make our industry better and stronger going forward from here each and every day. I can't tell you how excited I am. This episode, of course, is significantly shorter than what other episodes will be. The great part is that we've got 6 or 7 episodes already in the can that are ready to come to you so that you're able to learn more and more about some awesome and exciting positions, careers in the live event industry. Maybe you're new and you want to learn, you're just getting started. We would be happy to talk with you, help you learn more, find ways that you can get into the industry, connect with more people, connect with companies that want to give you an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become a better event professional. We can't wait to go on this journey with you. I'm excited you're here. I'm excited you're listening, and I can't wait for what is going to come. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day.